Now, the Chinese culture has embedded itself in the American culture to such an extent that there's not a big city anywhere in this country that doesn't have its own Chinatown. Now, one of the best things about the Chinese culture here in the US is its food. And I'm talking specifically about Chinese takeout. It's one of the best things there is. And today I'm going to be attempting to make my version of black pepper chicken. I've never made it before, but the best part about it is I have most of the things already in my cupboards. So with that being said, I say we head over to my tiny little kitchen and get started. Now here we are back in my tiny little kitchen. Now, like I said, I've never made this before, but thankfully most of the stuff for it I already had either in my fridge door or in the cupboard somewhere. So let's go over here, take a look and see what it is that we're using in today's video. All right, here's a quick rundown on what we're using today. I got some green onions. These are 2 serrano peppers. I suppose you can use any chili you like. I got onion, bell pepper, some little bit of sugar. We got some garlic, ginger paste, oyster sauce, soy sauce, some ground black pepper, cornstarch, some corn oil, 2 chicken breasts, and I'll be attempting to cook it in this wok. I don't know how well it's going to work on this stove, but you know what? Let's find out. First thing we got to do now is slice this up and get it marinated. Let's do that. All right, first thing we want to do is slice this chicken up into nice thin little pieces, get that into the bowl. Then we'll make our marinade. Now the marinade is very simple. We're just going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm just going to mix that all up real well. We're going to get it covered up with cellophane wrap, and then into the fridge it goes. And we'll keep it in there for about an hour. Now to do some vegetable prep. All right, so I chose not to go with the wok. It's just not going to work with this particular stove. First thing we want to do is put a little, I don't know, about 2 tablespoons of oil in here. And we're going to saute off our garlic and our peppers. Now I'm going to put about a teaspoon of ginger paste. Get that cooking. The heat will get the flavors to come out really nice. And once these soften up a bit, then we'll throw in our chicken. I only want to cook these for maybe a minute. Okay, so the chicken's done. It's looking really good. It's got some good color on it. It's all cooked through. We're going to transfer it over to this bowl real quick and start on our onions and peppers. All right, they've got some color to them. They're nice and soft. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and dump the chicken back in. Get that mixed up. We're going to add just a couple tablespoons or so of chicken stock. About a teaspoon of sugar. And you're supposed to use pepper sauce. I don't know what pepper sauce is, so I'm using regular ground black pepper. I'm sure coarse black pepper would be preferred, but I'm going to do about a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to let that simmer for a couple minutes, and we're done. I went ahead and made some rice in my rice cooker, and give this a couple minutes, we'll dish it up. Now, instead of eating in front of you, let me just say that it's very peppery. It's spicy from those serrano peppers. The chicken was nice and tender. It could use a little more sauce, like it needed just a little bit more broth mixed in with it, just kind of thicken it up a little bit, make it more saucy. But besides that, it's pretty darn good, and that was pretty easy to make. So why go take out when you can do it yourself at home? Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, do me a favor and smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of this in the future. And until next time.